Welcome to the Black Oak Casino Resort Alumni Spotlight. We're joined today by 49er legend, Ricky Turn the Water on Walters. Rick,
Raise the roof.
Raise the roof, baby. How you doing, Rick, man? It's so good to see you, man. We haven't seen each other for a while because of these really crazy times.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Man, we got to see each other more, first of all. But, man, I'm doing good, man. You know, kids on Zoom. I'm pretty much the home hall monitor. You know, I'm making sure everything goes correctly at home and goes smoothly. So it's actually it's an adjustment, but we've made the adjustment very well, and the kids are doing well.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And, you know, you're in the East Bay. I know you're up there in the hills. I've been to your house a couple times. The family's doing good. Yes. I know Kat's keeping you busy. Your honey-to-do list is probably huge.
Yes.
And talk about your sons. I mean, you do such a great thing. You and Kat do a great empowering your young sons. Tell me about what's going on with your boys.
Obviously, it's tough, the pandemic, everything. Everyone's going through it, dealing with it. But it has given me a chance to bond with Ricky. You know, through music, we've been doing our music together. So check out Ricky Waters Jr.
Yes.
You know, check him out on all his social network. He's doing a lot of things. We worked on a lot of music projects. He did one song in the video, I Want to Go Outside, which is really good for what's going on right now. It kind of gets me through this time. So we've been really bonding. With Shane, the same thing. He's here. Yeah. You know, I get to really get to touch him and everything. And it's really good for Ricky because he left. He was at school. You know, he went to St. Mary's, and now he's back home. And, man, you don't think you're going to miss him until they're gone and you start to miss them.
Yeah, but, you know, I don't know. He's right up the street, though, at St. Mary's. I know you're real close to St. Mary's up there. But, you know, talk about what Ricky Jr. is doing. I mean, he's a fantastic talent. He's talented in a lot of different ways. I know he's got his music going on. Go ahead and drop whatever website you want to kind of follow Ricky Jr.
Yeah, RickyWatersJr.com. Please go there, and it'll show you everything else he's doing. He's got everything going on right now. YouTube page, all kind of stuff. So he's doing his thing. It's all under Ricky Waters Jr. So he's awesome. I'm really proud of him. But at the same time, he takes his studies really seriously. He's studying chemistry, communications. Wow. So he's doing very well at that too. So I'm very proud of this young man right now and what he's doing, especially dealing with this and the time that it is. He's even getting out there protesting Black Lives Matter and everything. So I'm very proud of him and what he's doing. He's really in tune with what's going on.
Yeah, both you and Kat, you guys do it. The two incredible young men that you're raising. Let's go ahead and pivot to football right now. 49ers coming up, Eagles. Now, you got a little bit of a connection now. Now, you being from Philadelphia, playing for the 49ers, but you also played for the Eagles for a couple of seasons. Tell me what you're looking forward to in this football game.
Man, when I look at this game, I'm looking at I think Miles Sanders is playing. So if Miles Sanders is playing, I think we just need to shut him down. That's the whole thing. I always say we, but the 49ers need
It's still we. It's still we, Ricky. It's still we.
They need to shut him down, I think, and make them one-dimensional. And that's what I'm looking at. If they can do that, you know, Bosa's out, you know, there's guys that have been out, but they're still looking good and they're looking tough. This is a different team than we covered when me and you were doing our show and we were covering them. They're a really good team. They're a deep team right now. Right. I feel like the defensive line, if they can make them one-dimensional and get Carson Wentz to throwing up them balls, he's been very, very nice and generous this year with the ball. So I think he'll give us a few really nice presents, if you will. And you know, you talk about Carson Wentz. Talk about 49ers running game. Very deep running back. We've got a lot of weapons in running back. Talk about what you see. You played the position. You played it at a super high level. Talk about this running back class that the 49ers have this year. First of all, you know I love Mostert. Love him. I mean, this is the guy who came in. He's supposed to just be special teams. You know, he's supposed to just fill in, you know, do what he has to do on special teams and whatnot. He has become one heck of a running back. Man, his speed is amazing. I wish I had that speed that he has. I'm telling you, he's blazing. But one thing I'm also looking at, because I know he's hurt right now, but the fact that McKinnon
has come back the way he has, I'm loving that, because he was supposed to be the guy. You know, he
Yeah.
was supposed to come in. He was a guy. Mostert was on special teams. Mostert did his thing, and now, you know, he's injured. And I believe me, I can't wait for him to come back. I love the guy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I love what McKinnon's doing right now, stepping in there. He's getting his chance, and he's showing the reason why they got him in the first place, the fact that he can run the ball, he can catch the ball. I love what's going on with this team. I love the fact that with all the injuries that they've had, and we understand why that happened, they didn't have the training camp that they normally do, and we know how you have to train to get ready for this season. You can't just go out there and start going full speed like they had to. So, but even with all the injuries, I know the Giants aren't the best team. The Jets aren't the best team, but they had to travel all the way over there 2 weeks in a row and get themselves up. And the way they played without their quarterback, without that running back, without their main guy who's, you know, Bosa on defense, and Sherm, who was, you know, the leader on that defense. I just love what I'm seeing out of this team and the way they are resilient. I think they're well coached, and I think they have a chance to still hold it down until those guys come back.
Yeah, and you talk about Jerick and McKenna, and I think about you because I think about you as a running back, but I think about you as a pass catcher out the backfield. And whenever I saw
nice, baby.
soft hand, the route, and even I don't know if it's even called route running as a running back out the back, but you always seem to get open, and that's what I see about Jerick. And that yak yards after he catches the ball, it reminds me of the Super Bowl. I don't know how many touchdowns you had in the Super Bowl in '94. But it seemed like it was everything out, everything out the backfield. Talk about how important or how that helps a team, a Kyle Shanahan offense, when you have a running back that can catch balls out the backfield and get those yak yards.
That's what I love about what Kyle Shanahan's doing and what his dad was doing before that. You know, the fact that we took a situation that normally I would have to stand in there and block this guy who's much bigger than me and try to keep him off the quarterback. But they have figured out a way that, okay, since you want to get that guy coming at our quarterback, let's see if he can stick me going out of the backfield. And that's
a mismatch. That's a mismatch. Always.
See, it's a mismatch. And that's what we understood with the West Coast offense. And you see everybody's doing a version of the West Coast offense, I feel like now. There's a lot of passing. It's passing to set up the run instead of running to set up the pass. But it's beautiful. It really is. And it's fun to watch. As a fan, definitely the most fun is watching that ball go up in the air and watching the quarterback doing his thing. And I love what I'm seeing out of this team now. We had that. You know, Steve Young was awesome for us. Joe Montana, I still think is the best ever. So, you know, that's just me. I'm very biased. He's from Pennsylvania. He went to Notre Dame, you know.
Well, yeah. Okay. See. All right, Ricky, thank you so much again for joining me on the Black Oak Casino Resort Alumni Spotlight and being our 49er honorary captain for tonight's game.